the touchdown pass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Shedding the tackle, that gives him some room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Saints. Mike Williams. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Saints 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At their own 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play there. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The give now to Abanikanda. On a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup there.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. No, no. Let go.
Wilson with a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. 70 Lions. Bronco switch. Ready.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. A 49-yard attempt. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Bass is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Taylor. They'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaped down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah. To their chances to try and win this game, I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Abanikanda. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Israel Abanikanda with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Desperados are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 59 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. McPherson now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
The score, Desperados 39, Saints 32.
So time here for the onside kick and then the 2-minute warning. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hamstring. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
But, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Desperados 46, Saints 32.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Let's go now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
79 Broncos.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got some space here. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Completes it to Ellison to the right side. And he is going to have a first down. Pick up there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and 18 at the
Come back,
Saints'
team.
39-yard
Come back,
line.
team. Check. Hurt.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Mexico City, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the losses continue to mount as they drop to 0-11 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.